Hey, happy Friday to you. Welcome back to the Friday Funnies. You know, I wish I could tell you that the news was getting better, but that would really just make me a liar. And if I were a liar, I'd probably already be in Congress. I am devoted to telling the truth, the pure, summarized truth. That said, I was very disturbed by a story I read in the news this week. It seems that Looney Tunes, the people that have brought us cartoons for years, under pressure from some, goofball, decided to disarm Elmer Fudd and Yosemite Sam. In an effort to not promote guns, the studio's new cartoons will feature Elmer without his trusty shotgun and Sam without his 6-shooters. In their place, the studio said they will use TNT of the cartoon variety where nobody gets hurt. Maybe it's just me. I do not remember a single cartoon where anybody ever died from a gunshot wound, or for that matter, even got shot. So if you feel like this, please join me and Yosemite Sam and Elmer Fudd in a campaign to let the Toons keep their guns. The Second Amendment does not give us the right to own explosives, so what are we trying to teach the kids? Guns bad, TNT from Acme good. Here at the Friday Funnies, we're not trying to teach the kids anything except to not believe everything they read. Here's some examples. How much would you be willing to pay for an original collaboration between Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin? The expected auction price is around $282,000, which is pretty good considering it's not even a painting. These two world-famous artists back in 1888 decided to go on a lark and visit a few brothels. Afterwards, Van Gogh and Gauguin wrote a letter to fellow painter Emile Bernard, evidently to make him jealous, and told him about all the fun they had in the brothels. Gauguin said it was easier to find women who would take their tops off in brothels, while Van Gogh stated, "I think she was moaning, but I couldn't hear half of it." I look to see this letter turned into a new miniseries called, "Is that a paintbrush in your pocket?" This week's Dumbass of the Week comes to us from Berlin, Germany. There, a 29-year-old man entered a supermarket and decided to steal about 5 euros. That's, about 606 yen. 5 euros worth of stuff. And as he was leaving the store, he set off an alarm. So what did he do? He took off running. But he left something in the store. His son! That's right, the man left his 8-year-old son in the store when he ran away. The police caught him when he suddenly stopped and went, "Oh!" or the German equivalent of, "Oh, crap." Guten Tag, sir. You are our Dumbass of the Week. There were so many Florida-based stories in this week's news, it was hard to pick one out, but I finally did. Tanya Cordero, a 47-year-old woman from Largo, Florida, is our dumbass. She was arrested for attacking her boyfriend with fast food. She and her boyfriend live in a mobile home with their 4 children. Apparently, they got into some kind of a spat when he opened a window she didn't want open. That started the fight. During the fight, she smashed a hamburger in the man's face. Police were called and she denied the attack. But one officer looked at the victim and said, "He's still got hamburger in his ear." Tanya claimed the man had questionable hygiene, but the police were not buying it and arrested her for domestic battery. Her husband was treated at the scene with a Q-tip. Hey, my friends, that wraps it up for another week of the Friday Funnies. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, listen to my podcast when you've got some time. Another Day Above Ground. You'll find that it's funny and informative. And if there's any questions, none apparently, good. I'll see you next week.